176.6 pounds, 16% body fat. Can you see that, cameraman? I mean, I started this bulk at 178, so clearly something's not going right, which is why I weigh myself on the scale every single day. Do I at least look shredded? Ugh, you know what I think it is? I think it's those tacos and margaritas from last night. So that is why it's important to weigh yourself every day, because you're gonna have these fluctuations. So a few days ago, I did weigh in at 179. Now, did I really lose 3 pounds in a few days? Probably not, but that is why I use this as a tool to really manage my bulk or my cut, regardless of what my fitness goals are at the time. This is the Body Analyzer. I've been using this specific scale for about 4 years now, and what I love about it is it will not only measure your body weight, but it also gives you that body fat percentage reading as well. Now, is it going to be a perfect reading? No, and there's no other test that is gonna give you that perfect number, but what I like is because I use it every day for so many years, it's going to be consistently inconsistent, and it also has some other readings on there that you can utilize when you're measuring your body progress. So the cool part about this is they have agreed to sponsor this video, and they are gonna offer you guys 60% off this scale by going to that link down in the description. So I'm gonna leave it down below. Definitely check it out. I know I personally have loved this scale, and so many of you guys who have picked it up have loved it as well. So if you haven't had the chance, definitely check it out. I think you guys will go a long way with your fitness goals utilizing something like this. In today's episode of Sally, we are gonna go to the grocery store at 8 o'clock on a Saturday morning. And where are we going? Wegmans.
Wegmans.
I just said that because I knew she'd get pissed. All right, let's go. You know, out of all the places in North Carolina that people have recommended that I go, the #1 has been Wegmans. Like, I don't know what that says exactly, but apparently this is some great grocery store. I always like going to new grocery stores just to kind of check out the new selections. I'm not really expecting it to be much more than, what, like a Kroger, Harris Teeter, something like that?
It's better than that.
Yeah? We'll see. So there's like 12 police cars just posted up this place, and I'm pretty sure it's for traffic control, but it really reminds me of Crow Ghetto back in the day. If anyone went to the University of Cincinnati, you know exactly what I'm talking about. And they had police for a little bit different reasons. That's it. That lets you know right there. This place, pretty legit. Plant-based aisle right next to the gluten-free aisle, which if you didn't know, Megan is gluten-free until she eats gluten, and then she's not gluten-free, but for the most part. I have to admit, I was pretty skeptical about Wegmans, but this is the truth. I mean, they have everything. Organic sections, they have regular food, store brand, pretty good prices for the Gatorade, for the chemicals. What are we doing? Big bottles, little bottles?
No bottles.
One of the biggest changes you guys will notice to my grocery hauls is that Megan is saving the environment here. So she has these eco-friendly vegetable bags, which just make everything look a little bit more aesthetic. So let me just unpack everything here for you, and we'll show you guys what we got.
You did not record that.
All right, guys, we are gonna start right over here with the produce. We've been getting raw vegetables lately because Megan is nice enough to make them in the oven, which I was always too lazy to do. Typically, I would get frozen. I like both options, but this just tastes a little bit better. So we got some broccoli. Typically, we will also pick up some Brussels sprouts, and we also got some zucchinis this week. If you guys remember, I made a video where we made zucchini pizza low carb. If you guys don't remember that and you want me to recreate it, just let me know. That was a pretty great recipe. We've been loving some red potatoes lately. Again, you just dice these guys up, you throw them in the oven with a little bit of olive oil, and they come out perfectly. Cilantro. Cilantro being the best restaurant in the world, cilantro being one of the greatest ingredients of all time. We put this on our tacos. Really, I would eat cilantro on anything. For my lunches, what I got for the protein is the chicken sausage. What I really like about this is it takes like 5 minutes to just warm these up, dice them up, and put them in with my riced cauliflower. So typically when I'm packing a lunch, I'm gonna have 1 bag of cauliflower rice, 2 chicken sausages, and I will also have some cashews. As you guys know, I like higher protein, higher fat options during the day. We have some pasture-raised golden brown eggs. Except that one. That one's not golden brown at all. That's a reject egg over there. So our favorite brand is Vital Farms, but Wegmans did not have any. We're gonna give these a go. We got some strawberries, we got some blueberries. I like to mix up the micronutrient sources throughout the week. This is my favorite yogurt. This is the Light and Fit. It does not taste like poison like every other Greek yogurt, but it has phenomenal macronutrients on there. I talked about the cauliflower rice, and then another thing that we found, we were buying some prepackaged rice just because rice takes so long to cook. But this is actually a prepackaged cauliflower rice. I've never had it before, but I will let you guys know what we think. I'm sure it's gonna be pretty decent. Almond milk is an absolute staple in this household. So we always have almond milk on deck against Megan's wishes. I did pick up some pickles. I love these things. And then we tried some Wegmans peanut butter. I've been eating quite a bit of this as my fat is about 100 grams a day. So that's super helpful in addition to some cashews. This whole thing is 17 bucks. I don't know if that's a good deal or not, but it just seemed a little bit expensive. And then they have puff wheat and puff rice and puff kamut at Wegmans, which that tells you right there. That grocery store, unbelievable. Starting to pick up some bananas just to get another fruit in there for our diet. And you know I had to try out some new store brand cereal. This is a knockoff. I think it's the Cookie Crisp is what it's called. So we'll see how that goes. I forgot one thing. So Megan put me on to these mochi ice creams. These things, I call them crack balls. They are unbelievable. So for one of them, 110 calories, 3 fat, 19 carb, 1 protein. They are some of the best tasting frozen desserts I've ever had in my life. If you ever see these, definitely pick them up. We got the cookies and cream, but what I've been loving lately are the s'mores. These things, 9.625 out of 10. Okay, quick little breakfast here, guys. We got 2 whole eggs and 2 gluten-free blueberry waffles, which are the Vans brand. They are amazing. Megan told me that they'd be good. I didn't believe her, but turns out these things are actually just as good as the regular waffles. Guys, it is so cold out here today. We are no longer in Texas. That is for sure. But as you can see, my diet, it's pretty on point right now in terms of the quality of foods that I'm eating, mostly thanks to Megan. It makes it so much easier during the week. We make dinner together. That's kind of our, our bonding time during the evening. So I'm eating foods like salmon and quinoa and all of these good foods to fuel my body right. But we also have, a few treats that we sprinkle in every now and again. And I think it's a great balance. I'm feeling great, but I do need to increase the food consumption because as you saw, I'm going a little bit backwards on the scale, and I have no problem eating more and more food. So I would say the biggest changes since living together has just been the quality of the foods I'm intaking, and also I'm doing a lot more guesstimating. So when we're having dinner together and we're making a meal, I'm not sitting there and weighing everything. I'm just kind of eyeballing and using my best guess, and it's worked out extremely well for me. All I gotta do now is eat a little bit more Halo Top at the end of the night, and I think we'll be good. Or what's been my go-to lately? Peanut butter on like a bagel or bread, or those are the things I like to fill in my calories with. Banana peanut butter sandwich. Oh, I might go have that before the gym actually. People really want to know is what is the Megan diet? What does the Megan diet consist of?
Real food.
Real food. She doesn't like chemicals. I like chemicals.
I'm sensitive to them.
Yeah, makes her stomach hurt. So yeah, vegetables, chicken, salmon. Eggs, lots of eggs. And sometimes peace signs, protein bars. Yeah, eggs, fruit, chocolate. That's a great diet. All right, so before we hit the gym, we're gonna have ourselves a healthy latte here. So in this contraption, I have got some almond milk frothing up, I believe is the term. This I got with my Nespresso machine. We have the Nespresso coffee over here, which is delicious. And then we have the Peace Science Select Cafe Caramel Macchiato for protein, caffeine, and to send TJ through college. So make sure to go save yourselves 15%. But all I'm gonna do is stop that. I believe this guy is now done. And I will show you what this looks like. Take a look, guys. I mean, it's just some frothy looking milk. And all you gotta do is dump that in there like so. That should be a good amount. Excuse me, miss. Please take a drink.
Oh, wow. That's good.
What do you rank it? 9.2. That's pretty good, guys. Pretty good. That is so delicious. All right, guys, I am off to the gym. Just short and sweet today. I hope you all enjoyed this video. Got an inside look of what is being eaten in this household. So if you have any questions, if you want us to do more grocery hauls, especially as I continue to evolve into a more and more hippie version of myself, just let me know in the comments down below. Thank you all so much for taking the time out of your day to watch. And by the way, I need to settle this debate in the comments down below. Are you team Wegmans or team HEB? If you've been to both, you have to pick one, which is super hard for me to do, but I have to admit, Wegmans was just, that was an incredible experience. So you all comment down below. Appreciate you taking time out of your day to watch. Give the video a like, subscribe to the channel if you are new, and I look forward to talking to you guys next time.